go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our monthly mortgage market update. Nicole, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, it's hot outside today. It is June. It's 100 degrees. I'm wearing a sweater. I don't know why. I see you're dressed appropriately today. I guess I just don't look at the weather before I get dressed in the morning. But how is your month going so far?
Oh my gosh, it is fantastic. And this weekend was beautiful. I literally played golf 3 days in a row, which I never do. I'm a little sore from it. And It was just like, I didn't want to go inside.
I know.
I want any excuse to stay outside.
Exactly. It was beautiful weather and it's getting hot out there. So our housing market obviously is continuing to be hot right now. So I did want to pull some numbers now that we are halfway through the year. I can't believe it, but I mean, I do sound like a broken record every time we talk, but our inventory is still just so crushingly low. So as of this afternoon, it is a Tuesday when we're filming this right now, but as of a Tuesday afternoon, the active single family home count in Denver up to 500,000. There's only 67 active units in the entire city of Denver for single family homes. Up to $1 million, there's 249 units. So that's better. But when I took a look into some smaller neighborhoods, some smaller cities in the Denver metro, Arvada, they have 54 active units as of this afternoon for up to $1 million. But if we tailor that down and go up to 500,000, there's only four active single family homes in Arvada, which bonkers.
Wow, it was a busy weekend.
Is a busy weekend and everybody got under contract. And then for Lakewood and Littleton, so Lakewood up to $1 million, there's 46 active homes right now, but only up to 500,000, there's 14 active homes. For Littleton, they're up to $1 million, there's 64 active single family homes right now, and up to $500,000, there's seven active homes right now in Littleton. And last but not least, Highlands Ranch. I love talking about Highlands Ranch because my sister lives there. Up to $1 million, there's 24 active units as of this afternoon in Highlands Ranch. But if you talk about up to 500,000, up to $500,000, there's only two.
So the answer is look over 500,000?
I mean, that's the way our market's going. I mean, unfortunately, but yeah, two single family homes up to $500,000. There we go.
Wow. And the fact that those two made it through the weekend, you got to check out what two they are.
Right. Maybe it's a fixer-upper. Maybe the carpet needs to be redone or something like that. So we'll have to see. So bad news for the buyers out there for those low inventory numbers, but such good news for the buyers that did get under contract this weekend. So congrats to you on that. And more good news, Nicole, our financial world is looking pretty good right now. I mean, I was reading some of your newsletters that you're putting out, and it seems like our economy and our financial world is kind of like the roaring 20s of 100 years ago, right?
It is. It is. I mean, for slightly different reasons, right? But interestingly enough, coming off of the influenza, coming off of World War I, they had this excitement for life. Those that celebrated made it through. They were alive, right? And so I wouldn't say that we're feeling that same thing, although it was a series of a flu-like strain, and we did come in and out of a recession very quickly. Right. Now, for all of the comparisons, I really just think that the comparison of the heyday, of the excitement, of the pent-up demand, that's the comparison that I think is true. It's this excitement for life, right? In whatever variation that is, whether you're celebrating the fact that you made it through as in the 20s, or the fact that you simply have a life to celebrate today, makes people want to go out because they were pent up for a little bit too long.
Yep. And
they want to spend. And that's affecting inflation, right? We're seeing that. And the feds are insistent that the inflation is transitory, and we'll see what they do with that. The Fed meeting is tomorrow, Wednesday, and then the Fed big meeting where they're talking about curbing some of their spending, meaning they're going to taper their purchasing of mortgage-backed securities and treasuries. That's going to happen in August in Jackson Hole. Both of these, Wednesday and August, they could start impacting our market. It could start impacting our interest rates, and it's certainly going to start impacting the way the stock market is trading and what's actually in favor, whether it's the commodities or the growth stocks or the income stocks, based on some of the things that they say. So if you're an investor, you should be listening tomorrow. But if you're a buyer, go out and spend, because really the sellers want you to come into their store. Of course, they have limited inventory, just like our housing market. But our economy, I mean, we see trillions in extra savings. We see businesses eager to hire, enormous policy support. Household debt to income ratio is the lowest it's been since 1980. So we have capacity to spend. And remember what kind of equity we have today with all this appreciation that we've been seeing over the last, certainly 2020 and 2021. So there is, add to that all of the liquidity that we have in the market. It's definitely an economy that will continue to see prices rise.
Absolutely. Anything else that we should know about for buyers or sellers out there? Anything else that you want to put on our horizon that we should be thinking about?
Yeah, I mean, I know how low the inventory numbers are, and I know how disgruntled, or maybe disgruntled, just how buyers want to abandon the effort, right? They're just discouraged.
Right. They're frustrated. They're really frustrated right now.
I get that, but to re-sign another year lease, sometimes you just have to get back out there and keep looking, and maybe the two homes that are available in Highlands Ranch are available for a reason. I'm not saying I don't know them. I haven't seen them. But if they are available, maybe it's because somebody didn't have the vision. And maybe that's an excellent opportunity to get maybe a little bit of a deal, as much as you can get a deal in this market. Or maybe it's an opportunity for a renovation loan where we can actually use lending in order to renovate that home, the kitchen, the bathrooms, even add a bedroom, add square footage. So that might be going into it with a different lens. I'd say buyers, please, 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 whatever you do, stay in the game. Right. The interest rates are so low today. We're going to continue to see appreciation increase. So right now, don't watch the speed train go by. You try to clamp on at any point and make sure that you're taking advantage of some of this appreciation gains.
Absolutely. The two words that I really hone in on my buyers are flexibility and creativity. So if you are flexible with the location where you live, you're flexible with your price point, that'll get you further. If you, like you said, if you have that vision, if you're creative, if you can see, oh gosh, the carpet needs replaced, or XYZ, this doesn't work, but maybe if we take out that wall, maybe this floor plan might work for my family. If you have that creativity, that vision, that flexibility, it'll happen one day. Just like you said, just keep staying in there. So
agreed.
Right. So we'll keep in touch. We'll keep on top of these two big meetings coming up. And I can't wait to see you next month for us to tap in again on our crazy housing market.
Agreed.
Thanks. Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.